Aria's passion for mountain climbing was ignited in her early childhood, setting the stage for a journey that would shape her entire life. Growing up in a sprawling flat city known more for its architectural marvels and bustling urban environment than for any natural wonders, her surroundings were starkly different from the majestic peaks she dreamed of. Her fascination began innocuously enough. While her friends were engrossed in video games or social media, Aria was captivated by the travel documentaries her parents frequently watched. These documentaries, filled with awe-inspiring footage of climbers braving the world's highest peaks, ignited a fire within her. From Everest's icy crags to the perilous slopes of K2, she was enthralled by the daring feats of mountaineers. Her parents, who had a deep love for exploration and adventure, often shared their experiences from their travels with Aria. They spoke of treacherous terrains and breathtaking vistas, fueling her imagination and nurturing her growing interest in climbing. Her parents' travels to distant, rugged landscapes and their stories of high-altitude adventures became the backdrop of her childhood dreams. Even their home was a testament to their adventurous spirit, decorated with mementos and photos from their expeditions. Aria's fascination with climbing was thus a natural extension of her parents' passion for exploration. As her fascination grew, Aria transformed her room into a personal shrine to mountaineering. The walls were plastered with large, vibrant posters of legendary peaks such as Mount Everest, K2, and the Matterhorn. Each poster featured not just the mountain, but also the climbers who had conquered them, with inspiring quotes and stories of their expeditions. Her ceiling was adorned with glow-in-the-dark stars, arranged to mimic the view of a mountain summit's night sky. Her bookshelf overflowed with climbing literature, including not only the classic accounts of legendary climbs, but also detailed guides on climbing techniques, weather patterns, and survival strategies. Aria spent countless hours immersing herself in these books, meticulously planning her future climbs and envisioning herself as a climber scaling the world's highest peaks. Her passion extended beyond mere admiration to practical application. In her suburban backyard, Aria constructed a makeshift climbing gym using wooden planks, old climbing holds, and ropes. Her backyard was transformed into a miniature climbing training ground, featuring a variety of angles and routes that she designed. The setup included ropes strung between trees, wooden platforms, and a sandbox for practicing safe landings. Her friends and family were frequently involved in these backyard adventures, with her parents helping to set up new challenges, and her friends joining her in navigating the obstacle courses. Even her neighbors took notice of her dedication, often stopping by to watch her practice or join in on her climbing activities. As Aria entered her teenage years, her commitment to climbing deepened significantly. She joined a local rock climbing gym, which, despite its modest size, offered a range of climbing routes that tested her skills and endurance. The gym became her second home, where she dedicated countless hours to perfecting her climbing techniques. She immersed herself in bouldering, lead climbing, and other specialized climbing disciplines, often staying late into the evening to practice. Her physical conditioning also became a focal point of her training. She engaged in rigorous strength training to build her core and upper body strength, incorporated cardiovascular exercises to improve her stamina, and practiced flexibility through yoga. Her academic pursuits aligned with her climbing goals, as she excelled in physical education and science courses related to biology and environmental science. She believed that understanding human physiology and environmental conditions would enhance her climbing abilities and safety. Determined to climb the highest peak in her country, Aria embarked on an extensive preparation process. She delved into topographic maps and weather patterns, studying every detail of the mountain's routes and potential hazards. Her preparation extended to acquiring specialized gear, including a high-quality harness, advanced ropes, an altimeter, and a GPS device. She also invested in comprehensive training, which included physical conditioning, mental preparation, and wilderness survival skills. She practiced climbing in various weather conditions, simulated high-altitude scenarios using portable oxygen systems, and conducted cold-weather endurance drills. She even attended workshops and training camps focused on ice climbing, avalanche safety, and emergency response, ensuring she was well prepared for the challenges of high-altitude climbing. Her first attempt at the climb was a significant event in her journey. She approached the climb with meticulous planning and high hopes. However, the ascent was fraught with unforeseen challenges. The weather, which had been forecasted to be clear, turned severe with sudden snowstorms and gale-force winds. The harsh conditions tested both her resolve and her gear. Despite her best efforts, her boots, although highly rated for climbing, failed to provide adequate traction on icy slopes. A misstep on a particularly treacherous section led to a twisted ankle, forcing her to retreat. The descent was grueling and exhausting, exacerbated by the adverse weather and her injury. Returning home, Aria was initially disheartened, but used the experience as a critical learning opportunity. Aria's response to this setback was one of resilience and determination. She sought guidance from experienced climbers and joined a local climbing club. The club provided her with access to a network of seasoned adventurers who offered valuable advice and mentorship. One key figure in her development was Thomas, a veteran climber with extensive high-altitude experience. Thomas shared his expertise on advanced climbing techniques, gear selection, and strategies for managing extreme weather and altitude conditions. Aria also attended specialized workshops and training camps, focusing on areas such as ice climbing, avalanche safety, and wilderness first aid. This comprehensive approach to learning and preparation marked a significant turning point in her journey. Her second attempt at the climb was characterized by a meticulous and strategic overhaul of her approach. Aria invested in high-quality gear specifically designed for high-altitude climbing, including a state-of-the-art ice axe, precision crampons, and a highly durable tent capable of withstanding severe weather conditions. Her training regimen became even more rigorous and multifaceted. She engaged in simulated high-altitude conditions using portable oxygen systems, conducted cold-weather endurance drills, and practiced setting up her tent and gear in various weather scenarios. Her mental preparation included visualization techniques and stress management practices, ensuring she was well-equipped to handle the psychological demands of the climb. The day of her second attempt arrived with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The climb presented a series of challenges, but Aria's thorough preparation enabled her to tackle each obstacle with confidence and skill. She navigated through steep ice fields, rocky outcrops, and unpredictable weather with strategic precision. Her improved gear and refined techniques allowed her to manage the climb effectively. Despite the demanding conditions, Aria's preparation and experience guided her through each challenge, and she successfully reached the summit. Reaching the summit was an emotional and physical triumph. Standing atop the peak, Aria was greeted by an awe-inspiring panoramic view of the surrounding mountains and valleys. The sense of accomplishment was profound, representing not only the culmination of a challenging climb, but also the realization of a dream that had been years in the making. The summit was more than a physical achievement. It was a testament to Aria's journey, marked by setbacks, learning, and personal growth. Aria's success had a broader impact beyond her personal achievement. She began documenting her journey in detail through a blog and social media, sharing her experiences, training methods, and the challenges she faced. Her story resonated with aspiring climbers and adventurers, and she received numerous invitations to speak at conferences, workshops, and climbing events. She became a sought-after speaker, sharing her insights and emphasizing the importance of passion, preparation, and perseverance in achieving one's goals. Her involvement in the climbing community led to new opportunities and adventures. Aria embarked on international expeditions, exploring new climbing routes and collaborating with other climbers on various projects. She contributed to climbing publications, participated in documentaries, and engaged in educational initiatives to promote the sport and share her knowledge. Her journey extended beyond personal achievements, becoming a source of motivation and inspiration for others in the climbing community. Aria's story is a powerful testament to the transformative impact of pursuing one's dreams with unwavering dedication and resilience. Her climb was more than a personal victory. It became a symbol of how determination, preparation, and a willingness to learn from setbacks can lead to extraordinary achievements. Her legacy continues to inspire those who dream of reaching their own peaks, proving that with steadfast commitment and perseverance, Even the most ambitious goals are within reach.